This is Kryptoschnack and welcome to my channel. For those who are new, welcome, and for those who are not, welcome back. Nice to have you all here. And we have some big news that I want to talk about today with you. So Bitcoin has a chance to reach hitting 17K by the end of the year. The chance will be 30% if Bitcoin is getting over 12K and is building a resistance over there and finds support. We're going to check the current market situation. Then we will talk about the 217 million that went into Grayscale after their advertisement. Then we're going to talk about the Bitcoin whale clusters show 14K, which is going to be a real big resistance. We're going to have a short look on the stock to flow model and the current market situation. So for all those who haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and like my video. I would really appreciate that. And let's start right away into the first news. So crypto analyst Timothy Patterson has stated that Bitcoin odds at reaching 17K by the end of the year stand at 30%. So the chance of 30% is it's just really important to understand. We have to reach the 12K, and the 12K has to be reached and went through, and then we have to have a support at 12K so we don't fall below anymore. That's like the basic to understand. If that doesn't happen, the chance for reaching 17K is much lower. So our target right now, that is where we are knocking at the door, is the 12K. And after that, finding support at 12K and building up from that upwards towards 14 and 15K. So this is also something Magic Poop Cannon's Bitcoin analysis in mid-May was predicting that this level could be reached, but again, there's also the hurdle of the 14K. So we have as well some stats from Binance. We're gonna go and look into the coin market cap currently, the market situation. So as you see, 11,800K. We are knocking at this resistance which we built at 11,900K actually, not 12K, but I will come to that in a minute. Ethereum has got a comeback right now. They were much lower. They had $14 lower today in the morning. They were at like $420. So they get back to the upwards trend. Chainlink is already at 1910. So the crucial number 20 is going to be the question if that can be reached soon. But you see that Chainlink has now already 1 billion difference to Bitcoin Cash, and that is just happening in just a few days. So Litecoin, which is really interesting, is moving upwards 5%, which is also Litecoin and Ethereum are sometimes moving ahead of a big move. And Bitcoin is reacting to it. So in the past, Litecoin, when it moved massively, Bitcoin was coming after it. So let's see, we have 374 billion in market cap currently and a volume of around 100 billion. So let's see what are the winners of the day. And we have Yearn Finance, which actually has been increasing yesterday already. The same for Reserve Rights. OMG Network that has a massive upwards trend of 30%. And so down below here we have a lot of projects that are BitTorrent, Basic Attention, Aave, all projects that are known already and that had a few gains in the past weeks. So Grayscale, we talked about in my channel, in this case in German in the past, but now I do the videos in English. So I talked about Grayscale in the past, and Grayscale has been just buying massively into cryptocurrency. And this happened because a lot of people have been pouring money into the Grayscale crypto fund. So they had advertisement I talked about, and this advertisement about Bitcoin and Ethereum was in the United States of America. And yeah, there were a lot of people criticizing that the ad was not that good, and they would have wished to have an ad that is more aggressively approaching people to buy Bitcoin. But nevertheless, Grayscale had the largest fundraising week ever. 217 million invested into the Grayscale fund. Guess you like the commercial. And this just happened in the past 5 days. This was just the last week. So imagine how this is just starting. I mean, in just 1 week, 217 million invested into the fund. And currently, I think the value is at like 4 billion. So this is like crazy if you think about it. This would mean if they would have that every single week in 10 weeks, so in 2 months, they would have like, again, half of the current fund invested again. So this is massive. So nothing to just ignore. And Grayscale is the one that people look for. And there are other funds coming as well that people don't talk about that much in the news. So yeah, that is pretty crazy. So the Grayscale now offers 10 cryptocurrency investment products. The company's net asset under management was 5.9 billion. Yeah, so its Bitcoin Trust country continues in the lead with almost 4.8 billion. So you see it's like 4.8 billion in Bitcoin. Now it's the time to invest in Bitcoin. In uncertain times, Bitcoin is a hedge independent of the hegemony. So again, big news, great news for all Bitcoin investors, because this is just going to drive Bitcoin, further. So Bitcoin whale cluster show 14K as a pivotal for Bitcoin price bull run. So here's the thing. We have a lot of whales that bought at really low prices, 4K, 5K, 7K, 8K, whatsoever. And then we have whales or investors that have bought at certain peaks that weren't reached again till now. And a lot of people bought at 12K, 13K, 14K, and some even higher. So the question which we have right now is, what does it take to go to 20K, to an all-time high? And once we reach the 12K, we come to a situation where a lot of whales have made a lot of profit and a lot of private investors are breaking even. So what is not sure is what will be the reaction of the market. Will Bitcoin just go through 12K and just like go in a few days towards 14, 15K because the hype is going to be there? Or are a lot of people saying, well, I'm going to sell my Bitcoin because finally I made a bit of money and I don't know if the price is going to crash again. Especially in uncertain times right now where people are maybe unemployed or they need the money. It's a big question what's going to happen. And for the whales, of course, the whales could say the right is the right and it's going to go further and let's see what's happening. Again, we don't know that. There might be a lot of people selling or buying. It's a 50-50 for me personally. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but this could lead to a lot of volume. It could lead to a lot of up and downs that are going to be aggressively. So we have to watch that out. For the Bitcoin stock to flow model, which I really like to show you right now, where we are at, and you see we are on the verge and plan that the stock to flow model is showing. We have reached a level where we can say we are just right under the plan. Again, right now it would be around 1K upwards to be exactly where the plan is. But if we reach the 12K in the next few hours or in tomorrow when the stock market opens, then we could fast go to the average price which we see here. Yes, so let's go to the trading. So what I have shown you yesterday in my video, and of course you're more than welcome to click onto this video that I was doing yesterday. I have talked about that Bitcoin could explode any minute, and this was not a clickbait. That was actually like true thinking that it could, and you see it actually tried to yesterday night. Then it was trying here again. Let me see. Yes, it was yesterday at 10 o'clock. Then we had again a try here, and we went down again today. So we fought our way back up here, and we were actually pretty near touching the line here. Which line do I talk about? We are currently in this upwards trend. We have set higher lows. Again, we could still go down to 11,630K. So this should be just to be considered. Again, we are reaching the end of this entire thing. So the question is, what is going to happen? You see that we have been supported, or we have been allocated on the top of this tunnel, and yeah, so I personally do think that we actually have to go towards this line any hour. We were at that in a few minutes ago. We were at 870, 880, and you see if I go onto this line, it's just 913. It's not 12K. It's at the moment it is this level, and once we break through here, we could see this massive upwards trend that would break the 12K level. Again, we are looking then for 13,400 or 13,500K. Okay, so if you like this video, guys, please support me. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, I hope you welcome back to my channel, and I wish you all a wonderful day. Take care, guys.